Dali ano, Domingo no?
Ha?
Domingo no, dali nga.
Muli yata sunod adlaw.
Jis bilid jis.
Bilid.
Kuya saya classmate.
Wah, ano man pasok-pasok Jess.
Kamu ketanaw ninyo nga dugay na mo ba? Nya karon gidali ano mo. Uli naman dito.
Pero na sa Merkules magdula mi.
Ala.
Makalimot ka na doon.
Kalau tahu na to dun siya. Ipatanaw na si Isyo sa bulletin board. You know that guy? Sumutag mo na dito. Champion. Bintay naman na dito.
The appropriate tyre combination, whether you use the primary tyre or the option tyre, which by the way is noted by the white band in the centre of the tyre, and the city skyline in the background there as things run away at dusk. A tremendous view of some of the beautiful old colonial buildings in and around Singapore, around this Grand Prix track, and also the modern backdrop. David Coulthard off to a difficult start in practice 3, turned out to be a hydraulic gearbox.
Lawan ng ilang coating ton. Anong footage nila oh. Di madugay ba? Balindayan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 na.
Many drivers off the road down in turn 1. Again, I make the point that if you step slightly outside the ideal race line,
Balindayan no? Wala sisikas ba?
both McLaren drivers were later on to the circuit preferring others to do the track sweeping for them. But if you step off that race line onto the dusty side of the racetrack, there's very, very little grip available down there. Robert Kubica making a mistake. Mark Webber a mistake. In fact, for Mark, turn 18 has been a nemesis this weekend. In the wall in practice 1 on lap 4 yesterday, damaged the front right-hand corner off again in this session, then subsequently off. You can see just how many people made mistakes, particularly across many of the bumps on the approach to turn 7. On the wrong side of
You're in front of the floating stage pala.
as they try to find the right combination of brake ventilation and hidden brake temperatures and not looking down side to take the wheel covers off their cars. Temperatures dropping over this line, 600 degrees in a straight line, and the peak brake temperatures we're seeing as high as 1,004 degrees. Mark Webber again, you can hear the rear brakes locked on the car as it chattered its way into the corner. Lewis Hamilton was very strong when he did come out and went up to the top. Jenson Button's been having a good run in the Honda so far this weekend. This was a massive moment in the McLaren for Kimi Raikkonen that ultimately resulted in him going down the escape road and not being able to get the burst, not being able to turn the car and having to get a ride home. He wasn't too happy about the speed with which the marshal was riding him back to the pits. Giancarlo Fisichella, the nastiest incident of the weekend at turn 10 so far, leaping across the bumps down there, the experienced Italian, 35 years of age, launching the Force India Ferrari across the curving into the wall, into the Tecro barriers and damage on the front right-hand corner of that car. No part, of course, in the session. Nicky Kovalainen on the exit of turn 19, it was a wild moment with a massive amount of wants to scrape his oversteer at the rear of the car as he slid right up against the wall. And then amazingly, right towards the end of the session, just as he did last night in the second and final practice session, Fernando Alonso punching out a time that really sat the paddock back on its watches, 1 minute 44.5. Let's look at some of the teams and the drivers that will be lining up in this official qualifying this evening. India, first of all, the German driver, Ricardo Fisichella. Fisichella, the Grand Prix winner, 18 podiums, also had 3 pole positions. He was the driver that we saw a little earlier in the turn 10 for Force India.